In the last episode, we headed north of Adelaide and spent a few days exploring the Flinders Ranges. We drove through some unreal landscapes and saw some of the region's wildlife. Since then, we've headed back down south to the coast. We spent last night in the Shoreline Drive Caravan Park in Port Augusta. And the caravan park is in there. While we were there, we checked out the botanical gardens, which were quite different to the ones we're used to back in far north Queensland. We woke up the next morning ready to get back on the road and head over to the Eyre Peninsula, where we will be spending the next few days before we cross the Nullarbor. The Eyre Peninsula is a triangular part of the South Australian coastline. It is bounded by the Spencer Gulf on the east and the Great Australian Bight on the west. Originally called Eyre's Peninsula, it was named after Edward John Eyre, who explored parts of the peninsula in 1839 to 1841. Our first official stop of the day was a little town called Kimba. It is the halfway point between the east and west coast of Australia. Well, we have officially made it halfway across Australia. So we are right here. So we are exactly halfway between the coast and coast. And this is the Eyre Peninsula, which we are here. And tonight we are camping here. And then we're gonna go all the way down, around, up there, and then the Nullarbor. We are adding our names to the sign of signatures. Adding my name to the collection. It's the 4th month? Yes. 20, there we go. If you come here and see my name, let me know. Let me know if it's still there. Okay, we found another spot in the corner to write down our route.
Because we love vandalism.
Okay. Right, Rihanna and Jess. And then like cans to 2024. Well, before we continue heading to our campsite, we still have 2 more places to visit in Kimba. The Big Galah, and there's silo art we can check out, and then the souvenir shop. Let's go. We drove a K down the road to get to the Big Galah. The Big Galah. It sits out front of the Kimba servo and souvenir shop. We had a look through, then got back in the car and drove another 500 metres past some silo art. That pretty much concludes our visit to Kimba. From there we drove another hour south to Point Gibbon campground. The campground was right on the edge of a small cliff overlooking the ocean. There was also some sand dunes to explore at the end of the campground. Then we had a beautiful sunset to end off the day with not a single cloud in the sky. We woke up the next morning and watched the sunrise from up in the rooftop tent. The weather was once again perfect. We slept in for a bit, then came down and had some cereal for breakfast. We decided to take our chairs over to the water's edge and enjoy the view while we ate. We're back in the car and Rihanna actually put the tent down for the first time successfully.
Success.
Yeah. And we have one spot to check out and then we're going to buy some more food. And then we have, I think, 2 or 3 more spots to go today before our camp. So let's start driving. We made a stop off at Pioneer Lookout.
Out in this area, Roger donated land to the District Council of Tumby Bay for this use.
We've made it to our first lookout of the day and there's not a single cloud in the whole sky. After the lookout, we kept driving over to Tumby Bay where we did some grocery shopping. We just went in the food land of Tumby Bay. So we have, I got a sausage roll for lunch and Brianna brought an entire chicken. So we're eating lunch right on the water. Just making a chicken roll. Nice.
Deliciousness.
After lunch we drove over to Greenley Beach. We had to drive on about 10 minutes of dirt to get there, but once we arrived we were greeted with this amazing view from Coles Point. Coles Point! We've made it to Greenley Beach and that's what it looks like. Also, my phone ran out of storage space, so I'm talking to you on the GoPro. Hopefully you can hear and the quality's good. So you can camp down there, but we've booked a campground for another hour north just because this one doesn't have any sort of toilets or anything. But yeah, it would be a really nice place to spend the night. And it would be so good to go swimming in any of the water around here, but it's coming into winter. It's like just starting to get into winter, so for us North Queenslanders it is way too cold.
Hello people, what's up?
Brianna's in here making another chicken wrap bun.
Try and finish it all before it goes off.
Yeah. Okay, so that's Greenley Beach and over here we have another side of ocean.
You were like a ransom note. If I give in, will you come home? I put everything I had into getting you back. I was only 17, and you were the air I breathed. I walked across the burning bridge for you, for you. Those which of us was behind bars? Were you worth the price I paid? Your ransom. Tried to find a way to justify missing the signs I knew. My hands were tied the moment we met, and there was more to you. You were only 17, and I was your sick release, a hostage on a silver plate to you. Those roads we walked, I'll know forever. Those times we talked,
Thanks for watching, everyone. Tune in next time where we explore our next campsite, check out some beach caves, and experience a mini dust storm.
who you are, which of us was behind bars?